Did you guys know that America's #1 selling direct-to-garment printer is also the nation's most user-friendly direct-to-film printer? What's going on, guys? Estevan here with All American Print Supply at the All American booth and the DTG side. We've done workflow videos before showing you how to A to Z, but now we're going to show you the full pro workflow. And it all starts with the printer and the Kothari NeoRip software with the included DTF printing profile. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, one of the drawbacks we hear from our hybrid dual threat DTG DTF printing customers is typically sending through OEM rips a DTF transfer by sending two separate jobs. Get that CMYK layer, the white overprint, but obviously not using Kothari NeoRip, which has a dedicated and thoroughly tested color profile DTF printing option. Let's take a look and see how easy it is. All I'm gonna do is head up here to layout. What I do have here I wanna show you is our DTF color media profile. All I'm gonna do is select that option, take my artwork I wanna print, and it's as simple as drag and drop. So let's go ahead and get this guy nice and centered, nice and up top. And let's bump up that size a little bit here. We'll go ahead and run this one at a 10, because this printing method is a 10 out of 10. Go ahead and get this guy centered back again, send it to the job. Now, one of the other awesome benefits of Kothari NeoRip is going to be lightning fast data transmission. Look at that, it's already received on the DTG printer, and it's going to lay this down not only in the correct order, but also in the correct amount of ink. Not only do we get the correct ink layering with the CMYK and the white overprint, we got the correct ink amount, and it mirrored the transfer for me, all part of the streamlined DTF Workflow Pro Edition process. Now, I'm not gonna be powdering this by hand. Like I said, this is the Pro Edition. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the Epson booth, show you how it's really done. All right, now here we are back at the Epson booth. We got the Epson Professional DTG Specialist, the world famous Paul Morales, and he's gonna take us through Workflow Pro. Now, you got your high-end printer, which is gonna be ideal for the high-volume, on-demand print shop. Lots of different orders, lots of different designs. How do we streamline this process and make things more efficient? Let's go ahead and take it away. We got our wet print right here. Now, what we have here is the Seismo S20. Up top is going to be a reservoir that's going to hold all of our hot melting powder. And with these adjustable guides, we can accommodate any size, shape, or form of film. Now, we're going to have this set as high as possible to the reservoir, and we're going to go ahead and put our optional dust cover up here to keep our workspace free and clear. Let's go ahead and hit that vibrational function and get that powder flowing, and we're going to see a nice waterfall cascade all over the wet print, nice and even. We'll crank that up just a little bit more to get that even application. It's shaking all the excess powder off. There we go. And we got this bad boy nice and powdered and printed. Let's go ahead and take it to the next step. What are these machines ideally suited for? Well, now you're seeing it live in action. DTG, DTF, dual threat, hybrid printing, Workflow Pro. Now we got our Phoenix curing oven, the 1620 size. Cover all your different bases for all of your Epson DTG platens. All we're gonna do is go ahead and drop it in there. We got our settings set. Go ahead and press that oven, and we'll see how the cookies come out in just a moment. Meanwhile, I got my other print coming out. I have another print being powdered. Workflow efficiency, be like a chef in the kitchen. Hey man, thank you so much for your time, brother.
Absolutely.
You guys see what that says there? 100% polyester, fully synthetic, basically a woven plastic, meaning it's sensitive material to work with, especially with these heat transfers, but not for DTF. Now here I got my Prisma slide out drawer auto open heat press. Let's go ahead and place this on the lower platen. Of course, I'm hanging off all the stitches and seams so I can get even contact from the elements. And we're gonna go ahead and place this. Now, you figure a men's design maybe about 2-3 fingers from the neckline. So let's go ahead and get this placed on here, making sure my sleeves are equal distance left and right. We got the transfer in a nice, good position, just a little lower there. Let's go ahead and clean this off here. Slide the drawer back into the machine. Let's go ahead and give this a close. Now, as far as settings, for DTF, you're typically gonna be operating between, I'd say about 320 to 330 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the size of the transfer, for between about 15 to 20 seconds. Now, while this is pressing, I can have another transfer coming out. If I got the Seismo S20 like we saw at the Epson booth, I got something else being powdered and shaken off. And in no time at all, this is ready to apply. Now, what film are we working with, you may ask? Well, we got the new Eco-Free Hot Peel. Let me show you what I mean. It just came out. We're not cooling down, we're peeling. That was fast. Now look at this release layer. There is not one drop of ink on here. That means we have proper and even application of that release layer coating. Things you want to look for when you're building your business with direct-to-film. Now, we're not done yet. Just to seal this into the transfer really well, we're gonna go in for one more finishing press. Now, whatever temperature you were using, you're gonna have the same settings, but this time it's gonna be 5 quick seconds. Now, it's gonna do a few things here. It's gonna seal the transfer into the fibers, It's gonna remove any powder that may be around my printed image, but it's also gonna remove any kind of gloss or shine, give you that retail matte texture. And look at that. I wish you guys could feel how soft this is. DTG Work Pro Flow, DTF Hybrid, dual threat functionality. Man, the trade show was so much fun, but a lot sure has changed since then. If you've been thinking about getting started with your DTF, direct to garment, print on demand, or clothing line business operation, this is the sign you've been looking for. And with these never before bundled packages, DTG, DTF, you don't have to choose anymore. Contact us today to learn more about the contents, getting started, and what's involved, because these once in a lifetime savings opportunities will not last. That's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this one. My name is Estevan with All American Print Supply. We'll see you on the next one.